All right, I am ready to eat. Today I have something really special. I am trying for the first time in my entire life Bengali food. Never had it, don't know anything about it, and I got hooked up. This video is sponsored by Nahar's Village Kitchen, brand new Bengali restaurant in Los Angeles. I'll put the link in the description box below so you can find out more information about it. And let's get to it. Let's taste test together. So while we do this, I'm gonna try to learn a little bit because I'm an ignorant savage at the moment. The sum total of what I know about Bangladesh is that I think there's like as many people living there as Germany and France combined or something.
It's a big place.
Yeah. So obviously must be a lot of different stuff going on there. But maybe you should tell me a little bit about, let's start with just like the cuisine of Bangladesh. What should I know? What am I looking at? What are we going to dig into here?
Yeah, hi, I am the behind the camera narrator.
The omniscient voice. All the way from Bangladesh.
So we have a few things here. We have chicken biryani.
Yum.
That's a pretty classic dish. I feel like a lot of people know.
So it's a rice, chicken, spices.
Yeah. Every culture has their own version of it. You know, France, I think they call it coq au vin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they have you have okra and bitter melon.
That's these.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's in the curried, so lots of different spices in that. And then we have a boiled egg curry there.
Yum.
So that's egg that's been boiled and then fried, and then fried up in curry sauce. And
Love
then you have just a little side salad
Awesome.
for all as a condiment for all the stuff. So,
All right.
fine.
Well, I'm going to dig in. I'm going to start with the chicken biryani. And this is definitely more than one meal's worth for me. I mean, I eat a lot, but and it would be truly impressive if I could get through this all in one seating.
It's a bodybuilder's meal.
Yeah, this is a meal prep right here. We'll split it out into different boxes, but it's very similar in like ingredients, at least, to what I'm normally eating. Like a lot of chicken and rice. Kitties are like chicken and rice. Ears perked up. Oh, and maybe potato in there too, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So my first impression is, I like it. It's got, I'm tasting like different bursts of spices. I feel like maybe there's even cinnamon in there. There's something that's more like picante, more spicy, but then there's also just like different flavors coming through, and that's just in the rice. I liked the potato. It was buttery. It was smooth. I can definitely eat this and not get tired of it. Let's get into some of this chicken. Got the drumstick there. I like it. It's tender. It's not too dry. That's my number one thing with chicken. Like when I'm just cooking chicken breast, or even when I get it at restaurants, sometimes it's like, it's so easy to make chicken too dry.
Oh yeah, you know when we cook with the bone in, because when you include the bone, the moisture from the marrow goes into the meat.
And a little bit of that like sort of butteriness from them. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people in America, I feel like, cook without bones in their food, but like bones are where all the flavor are, you know?
Yeah. I mean, especially just for like if you're doing meal prep or whatever, or you're a bodybuilder, it's just like the most boring, most like, how close can we get this food to its like macronutrients? How far can we take it away from being a cuisine? But I like this because I'm not getting the good darker meat of the chicken that much, to be honest. I like that. Ooh, and there's like chilies in there too, maybe. Yeah, I got a good one. So, while we're learning about the cuisine of Bangladesh here, I also want to learn about the history. Like, so culturally, I assume there's some like relation to the nearby countries like India or something like that. And I know that after the colonial period, like India and Pakistan were kind of like partitioned. Did that happen in Bangladesh at the same time, or was it a different separation?
Yeah. So that's a good question. Basically, Bangladesh. It all used to be India, and then it broke up into Pakistan, and then West and East Pakistan. I think Bangladesh used to be East Pakistan. And then we broke away from Pakistan, won our independence, and then
Because are most people in Bangladesh Muslims?
I think it's a mix. It's a mix of Muslim and Hindu, and that leads to very unique food. And now there's a lot of Christians in Bangladesh as well.
Really? Is that like a new thing, or like where did
in
that
the
come
past
from?
few years, for sure, the church has come in and has really established a good presence. And yeah, Bangladesh is everything that you would associate with India, tigers, lions, and all that. Actually, there aren't really that many in India. It's all in Bangladesh.
Really?
So, yeah, it's a huge. Bangladesh really is like a gem of Asia. It's
Because it's like is it on a river delta, or what's the...
Yep. Rivers all throughout, wetlands all throughout. It's a fishing country, and it really is. There's so much diversity of just like fish and food, and every region has their own cuisine, kind of like India and Pakistan. I'd say Pakistan has overall less diversity because Pakistan's kind of like deserty. So...
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to the greens, the curry, the okra I see here. It has that like typical okra texture. Not everybody loves it. It's like slippery, basically. But the flavor is very mild. I think it's not, I'm not getting like it's not super like overwhelming. I like it. It's kind of like if you've ever had, in Mexico, they eat a lot of like prickly pear. And it has that same kind of gelatinous texture to it. It's a similar type of vegetable feel.
It's also very healthy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff in that okra slime.
It's kind of a beautiful plant too. It has like hibiscus flowers, basically. Mukik, are you making trouble? She's like, I want to participate in this tasting as well. It is forbidden, Miss Lady. Yeah.
The cat does not come with the food.
Kitty does not come with the food. And then bitter melon. This is something I've heard about. I've never had this. What's the deal with that? What is that?
Oh, it's such a niche thing. People hate eating it, but it's so chock full of antioxidants. There's actually a few biotech companies that have done a lot of research on bitter melon and the compounds in the vegetable itself. It's very anti-cancer, anti-aging. It's like the healthiest vegetable probably on the planet.
It has much, like the okra, very mild vegetable flavor.
Yeah.
Bitter melon, it's bitter, for sure.
I'm not a fan of the bitter melon. I wanted to give you something unique. So I was like, maybe he'll like bitter melon. I don't eat it at all.
Oh, really?
But it is, a lot of people do like it. It's such a niche, healthy thing. And a lot of people say it's delicious. I'm just a hater. That's just a me preference. But
don't let the name mislead you, because like it does not taste like a fruity melon at all.
Yeah.
It's a bitter vegetable. I'm trying to think of what to compare it to, and it's a little bit like different texture, but it's like charred or something. Where it is clearly a leafy vegetable with a lot of plant compounds in it. I mean, it's not leafy. Charred is leafy, but the bitter melon, it's green. It's green tasting. I like it though, especially like if you're gonna mix it up with a little bit of the rice and the meat and stuff. I don't know if I would eat a ton of it on its own. It's also been cooked. I don't know is it always cooked, or you eat it raw, or what's the deal with that?
I think every I know Korean people, they eat it in soups.
Oh, okay.
I hear it's pretty good in soups. We don't really eat it in soups usually.
Yeah.
Fried up with some plain white rice kind of disperses the bitterness and then gives you like that that yumminess. There's also like this oily component in the bitter melon itself. So when you cook it and you fry it, it like chars a little bit.
Interesting.
And it's really yummy like that too. So,
it's an East Asian thing for sure.
Yeah.
I'm guessing most Americans, unless you have family or something, if I said, quick, identify a bitter melon for me, people would be like, no. Because it also doesn't really look like a melon. of kind of like a spiky, like weird green thing, right?
Yeah, we get it imported here from Mexico, I think. So
Yeah. Oh, maybe they eat it there, or at least they grow it there. Yeah, I'm a fan. So that leaves the egg curry, which is great. This is another like protein source for me. I think it's gonna be good with some of the rice as well. All right, the flavor is like what I would expect from a curry spice. It's got, I don't know if I could tell you what those, I mean, I guess like turmeric and maybe like ginger and whatever is in that like red curry. But it's not overwhelming. It's not too strong, I like it. And we've got the solid boiled egg in there. It was good with the rice. Honestly, I feel like the macros are pretty on point here. We got the meat, the leanish meat, rice, egg, vegetables, and a little salad here. I gotta get some of that too.
yeah, if you add a squeeze of lime, there's some lime in there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get not the vegetables, the fruit technically, I guess, the tomato, onion, pepper, and then squeeze some lime all over it. Love a little lime squeeze. Yeah. Maybe some on the egg curry too. Get that lime everywhere. Yeah, it's funny, like people think about limes and citrus as like, oh, it's very like Mexican or whatever, but like actually they're from Asia. Although the tomatoes are from Mexico. So we've got a kind of like history of the world thing there. I like that.
Yeah, lime tends to make, a little bit of citric acid tends to make everything taste a little better, I think.
It's very, all right, boo-boo. Are you in the shot?
No, I love it. The cats really make the shot. It's perfect.
People are going to lose their shit about the cats on the table. I don't care. This is how I live. These are my family members. Yeah, I like the lime. It's like bright cut through, bright and light. Because the meat and the rice and stuff is like buttery, and this lightens it up. It adds a little acid. So I feel like this is a good like intro to a new cuisine for me. There was nothing here that I was like scared to eat, you know. I was watching another YouTuber, I think he went to Palau or something like that, and he went to a restaurant and ordered fruit bat, and they literally just brought the whole bat boiled in coconut milk with like the fur and stuff on it, and I'm like, I don't think I could do it. I need some level of.
We were
like,
gonna do that for your second video.
I mean, I don't mind if I eat meat, so I don't mind if it looks like an animal, but it didn't even look like it had been gutted, you know, and it's like a big old thing, you know, like, I don't know if I could do it. But this was all very like accessible to an American, you know, and it's like different than your like stereotypical like, like if I think from cuisines from the other area, like the most well-known stuff is like butter chicken tikka masala, that kind of stuff, which probably is not even from the adjacent area of India, but it's like, it doesn't look like people getting Indian food takeout, you know? So that's good. I liked that it was something different and new, but nothing was like, it wasn't like too challenging for me to deal with.
We're glad you like it.
No. What do you think is there anything that you eat that you'd be like, the white people can't handle this?
Well, I was kind of scared bringing this to you because this is kind of, you know, like a little spicy. This is as spicy as we eat it.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, so...
Okay, because I gotta be honest, this is not like Thai spicy. It's not like, that area, which I don't know if they're just fucking with you, but like I've definitely been to very, very Thai restaurants, especially in Canada, where they'll be like, okay, how many stars do you want it? And then like 5 is how we eat it at home. And so I remember one time in Victoria, I got 4, and it was like physically unpleasant to eat and difficult. And which is not like, if you go to your average Thai restaurant in a strip mall or whatever here, it's like, oh, pad Thai, it's like all sweet and tamarind and whatever.
Yeah.
But like some restaurants like that, they will fuck you up with the spice in the Thai restaurant. And I'm like, I could never tell if they're just fucking with you or if at home they're eating like this crazy fire breathing shit. So I don't consider this to be super spicy,
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I've went out to dinner and eaten this level of spice with other people, and people they haven't been able to finish the full meal. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. It makes us happy.
Yeah, I like spicy food too. So there's definitely I know people who are like on the mayonnaise diet or whatever. Like, oh, I can't. I'm like, no big girl.
Not the mayo diet. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
not the mayo. Definitely not. Mayonnaise, I think, is like, I don't know where the fuck that shit came from, but it is one of the most disgusting foodstuffs to me, personally.
Isn't it just like
It's egg whites
it's egg and oil, right?
oil,
Yeah.
but just something about like the texture and the way, like this colorless, gooey sauce. I was like, no, thank you. It's not for me. People eat like they put on French fries.
Yeah.
Miss Lady, are you being a bad girl? I know, you're gonna just put your little nosy little nose in there until I carry you away, aren't you? Yeah, I mean, overall, I feel this is delicious, it's nutritious. I feel like I broadened my horizons a little bit, but I wasn't like, oh, this is crazy, Tried some new stuff. Definitely curious about Bangladesh now, because my knowledge was below the floor prior to this meal, so it's good to kind of like learn a little bit. But yeah, so if you're gonna visit Bangladesh, what would you recommend to do? Where should you go?
Oh God, that's such a good question. Bangladesh doesn't really have many touristy places, unfortunately. I feel like that part of their economy isn't very well developed.
Yeah.
But it is becoming, there are resorts now, and so Bangladesh is just such a beautiful place. There's Chittagong Beach. That's like one of the beaches where there's like flecks of gold in the sand. So that's a good area. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful country. Definitely, if you go, you have to go into the boonies and the rural areas.
So you have like a hot kind of monsoon climate, right?
Yeah.
Where there's like a rainy season and a less rainy season.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's there can be some extreme weather sometimes.
I have heard, to be honest, that's mostly when you hear about Bangladesh in the United States is like when there's a flood or something like that.
Yeah.
When there's a flood or when there's tariffs. What's going on with that? How do people feel about that current situation? Because I know there's a lot of textiles there or manufacturing of some kinds of things like that.
Yeah, Dhaka, the capital city, is like the most polluted place on the planet. Like you cannot drink the water there. You'll get like chromium in your blood and then die.
From the manufacturing?
It's
sucks.
It does suck. But going outside, that's why like people only just fly into Dhaka and they immediately leave the city and go into the nature, the natural parts of the country.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because thankfully there is a lot of like marshland, swamps, wetlands. Now wetlands have this like filtering effect.
Yeah.
On the climate. So if you do, come out of the city and just go deep into Bangladesh, you'll notice there's a lot of beautiful tropical places. It is the tropics, and so you'll see things you've never seen. There's monkeys, there's tigers, elephants.
That's wild.
Everything you would assume you would find in a beautiful tropical place. A lot of ants. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool there. It's a huge fishing country, so a lot of like giant river creatures, river monsters.
Yeah, that's right.
If you like
fish.
nature, you will love Bangladesh. If you like big, scary, creepy animals, giant bugs.
Giant bugs, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a feature.
that is a feature. Yeah.
All right, I want to explore. I'm still kind of blown away. The other thing I was looking at was looking at maps, and then I saw this one. I was looking at populations of different countries, and the area of Bangladesh is not huge, right? It's like maybe it's the size of Oregon and Washington combined, or something like that. But there's like a lot more people living there than all of Russia, the largest country, which was like blowing my mind. and there's still, so part of my assumption was like, oh, maybe the whole thing is just like densely urbanized, but no, there's just like mega cities, I guess, and then also countryside.
Bangladesh is it's a very resource rich country. And so that's why, in the past there have been so many farmers that have just had tons and tons of babies, huge population boom.
Yeah.
Because, fish
Free labor.
free labor, because fish do grow there, and, lots of beautiful plants and stuff. It's a very productive region.
Yeah.
More productive than, a lot of the world. And so...
it has to be if they're going to have like 150 plus million people in this tiny area.
And the food is all healthy, it's organic. Bangladesh is it really is a great country. So
it's kind of.
I encourage everyone to visit just for the food.
Not for the chromium.
Not for the chromium. No, not Dhaka, but everywhere else.
This is just like the American mind cannot handle this. It's kind of like Indonesia, because it's such a different environment. Like there's like Java or whatever has more than 100 million people on one island, and it's like we don't have, like, California is beautiful, but it's not quite productive in the same way. It's like, it's a huge area and we've got 40 million people, and that's kind of like, how are we fitting more? We're going to run out of water, that kind of thing. And then just go to that and then imagine more than 3 times as many people in a smaller area. It's just like, we can't hang, I guess. I can't hang. All right, Miss Lady, you are repeatedly causing trouble, aren't you?
She smells the food. She's curious. She smells it.
I know. She just has to put her tiny little nose inside of everything. She is very curious.
How old is she?
She's about 1.5 years old.
She's still a baby.
She is my baby. She's my little cloud princess. Every night at bedtime, she comes and she gives me a massage for half an hour. She stands on my chest and like does this, but she doesn't understand. She has sharp little claws, and after a while I'm like, okay, I gotta put a blanket. You can do this through the blanket. You can't just do this on the bare skin. And then she settles down and goes to sleep on me. She wakes up very early in the morning and starts running around. But she is my baby.
Daddy Ajax.
Mm-hmm. She has been hand raised since before her little eyes were open, because she was an unwanted kitten and somebody dropped her off like literally the day she was born at the shelter. And most shelters in the United States are not equipped to deal with that because they need around the clock feeding and everything like that. So she was fostered by a very lovely woman, and we got her when she was a little baby, and she has been in constant human contact ever since. So she's very sweet, very loving.
It looks like she likes Bengali food too.
Yeah, I think so.
All the smells, I think, are activating her nose.
Yeah. I can give her a little bit of chicken later. Cool. Well, thank you so much. This has been a delicious cultural experience.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. You should come to Bangladesh with us someday.
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm like, I want to explore. I want to do some crazy stuff. Yeah. What about you? No, I think you're going to stay at home. Can't put you on a plane for 12 hours. How do you get there?
You have to fly into Seoul, Korea, and then from Korea you go to Bangladesh direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how when I go to China, I either go to Seoul or go to Hong Kong. Or
Yeah. Seoul's a
one
good
of those.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice airport.